Hey there, crafty friends. I'm going to teach you how to do waterproof stickers today. Let's go. Welcome back to my YouTube page. I am so excited for this video. For all the mamas out there, you need to save this tutorial. My gorgeous son is going into the 3rd grade. I always label every single one of his school supplies with waterproof stickers that I make with my Cricut machine. Sticker world is so fun because we could use it for so many different things. And in this YouTube tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make waterproof stickers. I'm going to take you step by step. We're going to do these waterproof stickers together. But truly, I hope this helps any parent out there that is sick and tired of their kids losing their school supplies.
Alrighty guys, so here we are on Cricut Design Space. We're going to start off by hitting on the T button, which is text. You're going to go ahead, double click it to highlight it all, and go ahead and put in your child's name. I'm putting mine, Dennis Jr. Now we're going to highlight it all by double clicking and go to the font section. This is a part where we have the most fun. It's so hard to pick a font that we like, but for my son, I usually go for Athlete. Remember to always bookmark a font that you like because you never know when you might look for it next time. Now let's get to creating. So from here we can start changing the color of the font by just clicking on there. Super easy. Let's bring this down to the side because now I want to teach you guys about offset. Offset is pretty much what gives you that borderline, so I'm looking for a really tight one. I didn't want anything too bulky. And notice how everything is like moving around. That's why you have to make sure to select it all, and to the right hand side lower you're gonna hit flatten. That's what's gonna combine everything together. So your 2 layers are now as one. So let's now go to the shapes. I like to get this rounded square. Of course we could change up this square by just clicking the unlock button here, and it lets you kind of like stretch it out to however you want to do it. Now, of course, the shape is covering the name, right? So all you have to do is right click, and then you could just put send to back, and now the name layer will be on top of the shape. So here I am just trying to fit it around the name how I like it. I like to select it all, hit align, and put center just to make sure the name is perfectly in center within the shape. And then I'm not too happy with that gray box background, so we could go ahead, make sure to click on the offset layer and choose whatever color of your liking. Remember, Cricut Design Space does have advanced, so you could get like a very specific color if you want to. Once you're done, just click away, and then we're going to do the same process. So select everything, and on the right hand side to the lower part you're going to put flatten. Now this is your official beautiful sticker. Now it doesn't end here though. We have to make sure we have it at the right size. Okay, so here you could just tug it around here to manually move the size, or you could just double click here and just put like 3 inches for example, and it'll already measure it for you. So once you hit make, obviously we have a sheet of 8.5 by 11. So I hit 26 and it fills up my whole page. So on one sheet of paper, I'm going to have 26 waterproof stickers. Go ahead and click continue. We're going to hit send to printer. That's the first step here. And then we're going to make sure that you have your printer already set there. So I'm going to use my Canon Pixma, the best printer ever. And then make sure to have add bleed and use system dialog on, and then hit print. Of course, your printer settings box is going to show up. And this is a part where I like to make sure, this is very important guys. So where it says medium quality, always make sure to put for the media type specifically, it has to be on photo paper because this is glossy paper that we're printing on, and always best quality. Okay. Now let's get to the lamination part. This is what you call waterproof laminate sheets in the craft world. Okay. They have in all different types of like shimmers and holographics, clear, flat, you know. I actually ran out of my clear one, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this holographic one. So here's a little tip and trick for you when working with laminate sheets. I like to flip mine over, and I like to measure it within my registration marks that Cricut prints with your print and cut, right? So if you see here, I'm going to grab a pen now, and I'm going to make a little small dot on 2 sides here. This is going to be my guide to use my Cricut's vinyl slicer to help me cut along those lines. You don't necessarily need a Cricut vinyl slicer. If you have a pair of scissors and a steady hand, you could definitely do that as well. This just makes my life a little bit easier and helps me work a little quicker, I guess you could say. But here I am taking my time, making sure I have everything aligned. And once I'm done with the Oh wait, the actual scraps. Please don't throw them away. You never know when you might use them, okay? So once you're done, this is how your laminate sheet to look like. You resized it for your exact printing. So go ahead and remove a little bit of the backing. This works very similar to like permanent vinyl, okay? This is my little tip here though. Do a little fold here and carefully try to place the laminate sheet, sticky side down of course, onto your print and cut sticker sheet, okay? I highly suggest you guys getting some type of squeegee with a felt tip. I use this on a daily, okay? So I'm going to go ahead with very sturdy hands. I'm going to go ahead and let it sit on my print, and with my felt tip, I'm going to start rubbing it down to smooth down any little bubbles that got produced when I put it on there. Go ahead and smooth. Now this is my little tip for you guys. With the pressure of your squeegee, you could just glide this on perfectly without any bubbles. I do this every single time I want to make waterproof stickers, okay? This is a game changer. Makes life so much easier and there's no bubbles whatsoever. I like to also like run it a couple of times, kind of squeegee everything out just in case I see any micro bubbles. This right here is a laminator, but it has cold setting, which is so important. So I'm gonna link all of these things for you in my description below. Don't worry. I got this on Amazon, super inexpensive, and this just gives that the final seal. It helps that laminate sheet really sit onto that sticker sheet, okay? Once we're that, we're gonna go back to our Cricut Design Space and hit poster board on less pressure. That is the perfect cut for any type of laminate waterproof stickers. Okay, remember, this is not just a simple sheet of paper. This is a laminate sheet on top of pretty much printable sticker paper, so it makes the whole thing more thicker. So we need a really good cut. Trust me when I tell you, I've tried many different cutting settings, and poster board on less pressure is the absolute best. It gives the most crispiest stickers ever with no type of tears whatsoever. So this is great. Now it's just pretty much letting your Cricut do its thing, right? So it read the registration marks first, and now it's going to go ahead and cut every single one. Since we flattened out our stickers and we did the steps that I showed you earlier, our Cricut is not going to cut it letter by letter. It's going to cut it by that last offset layer, that really light baby blue, because that's how we told our Cricut on Cricut Design Space how to cut it out for us. That's why it's so important to make sure to flatten all of your layers. If not, it would be cutting every single letter one by one, which is horrible. Now, to remove this from your mat, because we did use a standard mat, okay? I like to flip it over and let gravity do its thing and get like a little spatula and just scrape them off one on one. But I also like doing my taco method, right? So when I say bend your mat, I don't mean to bend it completely, kind of have it in a C shape like a taco, like you see here. And when you do that, the stickers kind of start popping off on itself on the edges. So it makes life way more easier just to like pop them off, and it's great. It doesn't really bend at all. So just make sure to not completely like bend your mat because it could crack. Just have it like in that C shape formula. And look how pretty these came out. So nice. I love the color combo. I love the holographic. It looks so nice. So here I am just starting to label all of my son's books that he has to bring to school. The amazing thing about making these stickers is that they're waterproof. I promise you guys, these stickers will last longer than the actual school supplies, okay? I get compliments from his teachers every single year. They love it.
Alrighty, so congrats on making your first waterproof stickers. I hope this tutorial was very easy for you to follow along. I always want to make sure that all of my future videos are super easy to follow. My main goal for this YouTube page is to teach everything crafty but at a slower pace. I want it to feel like you and I are crafting together. Please make sure to check out the description below because I'm going to link every single thing for you. My favorite sticker paper, my favorite brand of waterproof laminate sheets, and all of the other little things that we use during this tutorial. I have so much content that I'll be pushing out very soon. For back to school, for all the holidays are right around the corner. It's gonna be a really fun and crafty year this year. Love you guys.